Hey guys, it's Maymay and my favorite crony.
Hi, how y'all?
You didn't know I was gonna say my crony. Are you your crony one?
I think I'm crony
I
too,
don't
but it's
remember.
okay.
We thought we were something else in school. We learned the definition of crony and went, "That's what we are." So when we would pass notes, they would be from crony one and crony two. That's
Yeah.
how we did
We
that.
thought we were so cool.
We were so cool. We were cool nerds. That's what we were.
If there is such a thing.
I think there is. We were them. We set the bar. That's what we did.
They always say marry a geek, right? Not a job.
You should. It's not marry rich, marry a geek, and you'll always be rich, I guess. Nowadays, for sure, because technology, Lord, I wish I had somebody that knew technology. But we're doing good right now. We have a live stream with no delay. I've worked all morning on technology. We are good.
Why is it not working? Hold on.
Give her a second. There's a delay. So I'm going to at least get her screen working and everything. You might have to mute that. I don't know. But if you do, it's just a volume thing. Hello, everyone. Tell us in the chat if you already have your tickets to Made It Con, if we will be seeing you and hugging your neck in a matter of about 83 days. Did anybody else panic?
My heart skipped a beat.
Oh my word.
83 days. Brenda's in the background. Shannon's in the background, moderating, chatting back and forth. There's Brenda. She's waving. About 83 days. I could be wrong. We can find out real quick. Watch this.
Oh jeez.
Siri, how many days till April 2nd?
It's 83 days until then.
83 days.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
how many.
I gotta go home
83
and get on
days.
the cricket right now.
83 days. So,
Melanie said your new baby is beautiful.
oh, Lisa is a grandmom.
No. I'm too young.
We're both too young. I said the same thing. We're too young to be
I did
grandmothers.
choose to be Grams. We'll see if she can say it.
We both want to be Grams. Now, here's the funny thing. Lisa said, I want to be Grams. I said, more power to you, because they can't say it. Let's hope that they can. Of course, Addie's gotten really close. It was either Instagram or Graham, but I'll take either one.
Or Bean? What was
Or
that?
Bean. Or she'll say Bean. They'll say Grams, and she'll go, Bean. I'm okay with Bean, too. I'll take Bean. I think it's cute.
Hilarious.
So today we're going to talk to you about Lisa's classes at Made It Con. But first I want to tell you this. You may not know what Made It Con is. We spent a lot of time in May, June, July talking about Made It Con because we have two events that kind of coincide with Made It Con that have limited seating, and those sold out very early. But that does not mean that the classes for Made It Con are gone. You can still get into classes. And the way we do our classes are a la carte. I do this on purpose. You do not pay like a registration fee or anything like that. Whatever classes you purchase is what you pay for, and you can set your day up how you like it. Now, we'll tell you, there are some classes that are sold out. Some go really fast. There may be a few that open up here in the future. We're working on opening a couple more up, but Lisa has two available for you out of her three. One of her classes is already sold out. Let's start with the sold out one real quick, because those viewers today that are here to kind of hear from you
Absolutely.
about what they're going to experience.
Okay.
So just tell them about Prompted Memories.
Prompted Memories. I love this thing that we have gotten going here. This one's going to be a book about me. It is sold out. It's a 4-hour class. So we're going to have basically all morning into the afternoon to get on Saturday. So that'll give us plenty of time. It won't be so fast paced, but we're going to get a really cool project done. Let me dig in my goodie bag over here and kind of show you a little bit. Of course, the paper is going to be a little different, and I will show you what paper. Let me see.
Hold it up a little bit more. It's big. There you go, right there.
Yeah, it is pretty big. This is going to be the box. I say that in kind of air quotes, what we're going to be making. So it's going to kind of open like this and open down, and it's going to be a surprise inside. It's not going to be like a regular folio or scrapbook. It's going to be, well, you'll see in class. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm calling it a deconstructed album. And so we'll have some magnets on there. It's going to be really, really cute. And let me show you this cool paper. We're going to have a lot in this class. We're going to have ephemera, flowers, going to have tickets and tags. And we're going to do a lot with this paper. And this paper pack is an A4 size.
There's a glare on your side because you have to
Okay.
have those fancy lights, but I don't. Let's see if I can do it. Now, it might be backwards for me because I'm in a webcam. This paper pack is called Apricot Honey from Prima. So if you've been looking at it, that's what she's using for her paper pack. Someone asked real quick, where's it at? I should have said, Our Made It Con is in Alabama this year. It's actually in our hometown where Lisa and Brendan, me and Shannon, we're all from. And it's actually in a town called Clanton, which we are the most central part of the state, just about. We might fight some people over that. They might say we're not, but I feel like we're the heart of Dixie. That's who we are. So that's Prompted Memories. Now that class is sold out, but it is a 4-hour class for those of you who were lucky enough to grab that one. And you get lots of stuff in that class. You'll have a lot of fun. And you take home a stamp set in that class, which is designed for that class. And then that stamp set will be available to everybody else as well. Because Lisa's Prompted Memories from Christmas, well, she'll be doing an updated version for the first part of the year. You guys will love that one. So that one sold out. Let's move on from that one.
Okay.
What's your next one?
So on Thursday, we're doing what I call the photo flash box. And this is another sample. Of course, it is going to be in different paper. But when you open it, this is kind of what it does here. It pulls out.
Look at that.
And in between these sections, we're going to actually put our photos. And so they actually pull out like that. This is really going to be a very different project. It's something that you can remake, and once you've done one, you can remake it in an afternoon. I've made it from start to finish in 3 hours and had to figure everything out before.
So the one I have has pictures in it. Let me show you. So you lift it like this, and then the first one, look, a whole picture. Look at her beautiful daughter.
Yes,
I hope Caitlin doesn't get mad at me.
No.
So beautiful. And so you have pictures, and then they just sit into the slot. And how many pictures are in there?
So it's got 6 pullouts, so you can put 12.
12 photos.
Then there's a little pocket on the front. So
That's so cool.
So you can do some journaling there. This is very unique, I think.
It is unique. I love it. It's got a little lid. See, I'm putting the lid on it here. And the little lid slides. Well, there's a picture in the pocket of this one. There's a little picture in the front pocket. It's so cool. I love it.
We made the ones that you have in your hand for Mother's Day. So we went and had some pictures made over the fall. And so, you know how we are. We take a lot of pictures. We don't print a lot of pictures in most families. So I made sure I printed a bunch. And
can I show Dawn's babies?
Oh, yeah, I'm
okay.
Sure. So I gave one to Dawn and gave one to my mom. And then I kept one, of course.
This is Lisa's daughter, niece, and nephew.
That's Jack and Grace.
Isn't that cool? All right, so we'll put this back in here.
So that class is a 2-hour class. It is on Thursday night. We do have a handful of those left. It's a $29.99 class.
A very, very, very good price on that class.
So you're getting a whole paper pack and an ephemera pack. And of course it has a lot of cardstock in it. So you get all the cardstock and everything will be cut and scored for you. You may have to do a little bit of cutting, not much. So it's just going to go together. The one thing that I will say is you really need to bring some sticky tape, double-sided tape, whatever tape that you like, 6 mm, 8 millimeter.
We'll have tape.
Inch, yeah.
We'll have tape in their kit.
Oh,
we have that ordered for you. I don't think we told you that, but it's ordered for you.
That would be great.
We got that. But I want to say this to you guys. There's only 9 spots left in that class. That's it. So you need to grab it now. And Shannon has put in the chat the link. So be sure to go over there and grab those 9 spots up. All right. And also look right here in your, on the website that you're going to, you can go to each class and it'll show you what you need to bring to the class. It'll have a little list. And we have this thing, I know you're going to ask me, when you go to the website, you're going to see something called your Make It Kit. There are just some tools and things we ask you guys to bring for every class. Some classes need it, some classes don't, okay? So make sure that you bring what's in your Make It Kit. If you have any questions, Shannon is your girl. Amanda was doing all of our events, but now that she's transitioned into shipping and receiving, Shannon is your girl. She's in the back right there typing all these links for you guys right here. So if you have any questions, you can email Shannon. She's going to love me for this. Ready for this? You can email Shannon at shannon@maymaymadeit.com, and you'll probably put it in here, won't you, Shannon? She's going to put it in for you guys. So don't miss out 9 spots. All right, we got one more.
Yes, this makes a really cool gift.
It is a good gift. You know what? You know what it's a gift for? This class is in April. It's a gift for Mother's Day. It's perfect for Mother's Day.
And we're going to use some springy type, really pretty paper on it, so it would be.
What you should do is take photos, right, and go ahead and get 2 printed of each one. By the way, what size are the photos if they want to pre-prep their photos? What size will it hold?
I think it's a little bit smaller than 4x6.
Okay, so if you did
5.5,
if you did 4x6 pictures, yeah, the mat is 5.5 by 4. So if you do 4x6 pictures, you could load this up. Go ahead and print double of those, and then make one for you and one for Mom.
Oh yeah, keep one for yourself.
That's right.
For sure.
That's right.
So my last class does have a few spots left in it, and it's for you card makers. It is called a Peekaboo card class. So this is the front of the card, and when you open it up, it changes picture.
It's cute. Did y'all see that? I don't think it matters which camera. I'm going to do one here too. This is one she had a sample for me as well. Look. Look at those turtles. They're so cute.
I have really fallen in love with the coloring with stamping. We've been watching you do
I'm the worst color.
No, you've been doing the alcohol markers, so we're going to kind of use those techniques you've been talking about how to blend together with colored pencils.
Yes, I love that.
We use the exact same tips that you've been using about how to blend. So I've been using those with these. These are great colored pencils that you've got in the store.
I've been using those. I like them too. I like the 24 colors. That's one thing I like.
It's got like 3 or 4 different greens and 3 blues, so it makes it really easy to blend. So you're going to get this in your pack, and you're going to get a full stamp set, a 4x6 stamp set.
Look how lovely Lisa's is. We love stamp sets.
And I cleaned it too.
Doesn't matter. A stained stamp is a loved stamp. That lets us know that it's been used and loved. You should see mine. Some of them you can't even make them out anymore.
Critters.
So 2 comments. Connie said Lisa is amazing,
Oh well, thank you.
and Connie said Lisa's mama is also awesome.
And she will be there with bells on.
If y'all don't know, Lisa's mama, Miss Airy, is going to be here to help. She's her helper in class. And so Miss Connie has obviously taken one of your classes and been with both of you guys.
I'm so excited to craft with y'all again. We had the holiday open house. It went by so quick.
So fast.
So I guess the one before that would have been the crop.
Yeah,
Craft a
crop.
list. So we really got to spend a lot of time with you guys and talk and craft together. So that's going to be really fun.
That was a lot of fun. Amy Stanley says she's already signed up for your peekaboo class and she's excited.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited too. We will do 2 cards. We're going to use the same stamp set, but we're going to do the second one a little different. I thought it might be fun instead of the pictures moving, sentiments. Let me get that out to move.
Oh, that's cute.
That'd be fun. I can really see how you could use this going forward with lots of different stamp sets that you already have.
I'm reading all your comments and Lisa's she's talking so she can't see them. Lisa's mom is awesome. Kelly Henry said.
Sarah's watching.
Good. Cindy says she loves turtles. She has no idea how many she's collected. She's been getting them for gifts for years. So that's exciting. A turtle card. She loved them.
Well, that's my most fun thing to color on here. And, Brenda has been telling me, too, about leaving white space, and having that spotlight kind of in the center.
Yep.
So I've been kind of taking all that in and using it in my coloring. It's been so much fun.
Y'all are so cute. So many of y'all have already met Lisa. Like, they're all like, Lisa's great. We love Lisa. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to read comments to tell you what people are saying.
Well, this is a 2-hour class. It's $29.99. It's on Friday from 4 to 6. If you're working, come right on in after that. This is going to be more of a relaxed class. We're going to give ourselves permission to play the first hour. So we're just going to color. Most everything will be cut out for you so you can just stamp and color. And if you've never stamped before, we're going to go through the basics.
Barb Thompson says, I forgot which classes I signed up for. It's been so long.
I know.
Yeah, really?
Okay, I forgot which class.
Who's this right here? It says Janice Matan says, do you see my tears? I'm so sad I'm going to miss those classes. Have a great time. We do see your tears and we're sad you're going to miss it too. Somebody mentioned, it wasn't exactly this, but I want to say this. A lot of times you guys say to me, are we going to be able to show you these projects on YouTube? Can we Lisa has a channel, I have a channel. Will we show you our class projects? Kind of as a whole, this is what we do. If we have a class for sale somewhere, we're not going to show it until the students who've paid for that particular class get their class, if that makes sense. Like, even though Lisa probably has, I think you have a project like this on your channel. Do you already?
Something
Similar. But this particular class, once she's done it in class, then we typically bring that to our YouTube channel, because I just feel like it's always fair to let the people who've paid for the class in person to get it first, and then we'll bring it to YouTube. And it's the same for pretty much every teacher you're going to see is going to feel kind of the same way. After that's over with, after we've let the students experience, first time in real time, then we'll bring it to you guys. And somebody else asked, could we live stream from the classes? I've always wanted to do that, but the problem logistically is, first off, audio is never good, right?
True.
The other thing is, a lot of students don't want to be on camera, and I don't know if y'all know this or not, but we move around. Like, we don't, we're not just in one place. We move around throughout the class and all this kind of stuff, so you really wouldn't be able to get a full experience. You think you would, but like the camera would just be following us the whole time. So we'd be up and down the aisles helping people, and it would just be awkward. So that's the reason we don't live stream those.
And it'd really be sad when we start giving out door prizes, right?
Yes, yeah, because we have really cool games that we play for that. So you would be sad if you missed out on those. All right, you got anything else you want to say? And I'm gonna keep looking at what's been said, see if there's any questions.
I think that's it, except I think I went over, you're going to get a stamp set, color pencils, of course, the cardstock, everything to make the card. We're trying to make it really easy on you, too, by having a lot of things cut out for you to really make it a nice student experience.
Cindy W says, I did her Christmas memories, and it's sitting there on her table.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that paper that was in there, that vintage paper.
It was gorgeous.
Christmas, I think
Yeah,
it was.
with the weenie dogs. Do you know how many people have made me weenie dog cards with that? I love it. I love it.
Cute.
Even Lydia. Even Lydia. That's so funny. Hey, they're asking, what is your channel? Tell them about your channel.
I have a YouTube channel and I have a Facebook page. It's Half Photos Will Scrapbook. So I have lots of cards on there, a couple of scrapbook albums, a couple of Christmas things on there. So yeah, that would be great if you'd subscribe. I appreciate that. I really have a good time.
Somebody's asking, will we have kits for this? Unfortunately, no. It's so much work to make the kits for the students, and it's just not something we can do either way. You know, y'all may not know this, but Lisa has a full-time job. Like, Lisa has a very full-time job. It keeps her very busy. So her doing this, she's doing 3 classes for us out of the kindness of her heart, and she puts together these kits. And you've seen them and taken her class, and it would be impossible for you to make, you know, as many as people would want, because there would be a huge draw for it.
And the kits are so much fun.
They are,
yes,
but that's a lot. So Connie just said we sell leftover packs. At this point, that's when we have, like, in the past, we've had 40 students in a class. Well, we've trimmed that down to 30 students this time. So I don't think we'll have a lot of leftovers. So don't be waiting on leftovers. I don't want y'all to expect those. If we have them, that'll be a bonus. But I don't expect that we will have a lot of those.
Well, I have a question. If they come to Made It Con, will we keep selling the classes up until the time
Yes.
of class?
More than likely, here's the issue. We have less students. We have less student space in classes. So more than likely they're going to sell out faster than when you get there. So I would just be I would call us or check or make sure before you got in the car and drove. You know what I'm saying? But, cause like you only have 9 and 12 spots left. So, and this is the first time we've talked about your classes really, you know? So you need to grab your class. If you're interested, grab it.
Well, thank you for the ones who already bought spots. I am so excited, and my mother is so excited.
You know what?
She
We didn't
works
even
the
give you your
room.
microphone. Put it over there to your face. I just noticed it. Pull your
I was gonna
microphone to
say.
you. We didn't even put it in her face. It's my fault. Lisa,
Well, they sure can't hear me then.
Caitlin says, your granddaughter is watching you on TV. We love you.
Don't make me cry.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
She and I were watching scrapbooking when I was babysitting her the other night.
Kim Teague says there's a few TBA spots on the class list. Will those be filled? There's a good possibility. We're not promising. We have some spots that we kind of left over because some of the teachers weren't sure how many classes they wanted to do. We will fill what we can fill, but if we can't, I think we have 3 spots that we haven't filled. Is it 3? Do you remember on the grid? I think it's 3 spots that don't have anybody in the class at that moment. We will do our best. I'm not going to promise that those will be filled. Oh, Connie, that's cool. Tanner Bell came to her church Sunday.
Oh,
That's
wow.
neat.
That would be interesting to be in church and look up and be like, that's Tanner Bell. I would totally do that. I'd be like, no, I would whisper like my grandmother. Do you know how my grandmother whispered? She would go, that's Tanner Bell.
Because if you put your hand up, you know.
You're whispering. That's it. Terrence says, ready to experience a new teacher.
Oh, Terrence is coming.
I hope you're ready for Terrence.
Yes, Sarah's coming. Oh.
Yeah, Terrence is coming.
Don't be intimidating me now, Terrence. I know you've got some skills.
You're intimidating me.
Poor Brenda was like, Terrence intimidated me so much. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. She's like, I didn't know if he was having a good time or not. And when I walked in there, he looked to be having a great time to me.
Who wouldn't have a good time in there, though?
Terrence.
It's so funny.
Once again, there'll be no tearing of paper in my class. I need a T-shirt with that on it.
Well, I need one that says we
Yeah.
will be
Yeah.
tearing.
We'll work on that.
We need to have like, can we have signs that say, you know, like support groups for those that tear paper, support groups for those who don't.
Our support group, one says solid is solid and something.
I know. I think we stress people out in different ways, right? Depending on what your personality type
Yeah, you
is.
totally stress me out ripping paper. I can measure.
Well, I can measure too.
Yes.
This long.
Yeah.
This long. She'll go, okay, take out a piece of paper and do it about this big.
Love it.
Oh my gosh. Connie says her little guy Jet, her son Jet,
Oh.
was in heaven meeting Tanner. Can you imagine being at church and like your YouTube celebrity walk in?
Tell Terrence he's not mean now.
Tanner,
I
oh,
know.
are you reading comments?
That's
I
so,
know he's not mean now.
that's so sweet, though.
Margie says, Brenda, everyone has fun in your classes.
Oh.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I got to tell y'all a story about Brenda classes, though. It was last early class, last day of Made It Con Fort Worth.
Oh.
Okay.
We were dead.
Well, imagine.
We were dead. Were we not?
Yeah.
And Brenda's not a morning person. And when I say not a morning person, I mean like not a morning person. Like what time is good for you? 10?
Yeah.
Don't plan anything for 10. I had her teaching at 8:30 in the morning at Fort Worth. And I was dead too. And I was in her class supposed to be helping her. And I found a chair and I just slinked down into that chair and sat down. And I told Brenda, I've never sat in a class before when I'm teaching. I said, but I am done. And Brenda just leaned over on me. She's like, never schedule me this early again.
We have lots of Brenda stories about
Oh, gosh.
mornings from the cruise.
Oh, the cruise. Half the time we just wondering where Brenda was. She was running from one end. Well, we all were running.
Oh, yes, we were.
Poor Brenda. She did. It was funny at the. Why are we like ragging Brenda? We'll do that on Brenda's show. Let's rag Lisa.
Yeah, you should have seen the mean people to me on the cruise ship when I would walk around with my luggage, dragging it behind me from class to class. They wondered why.
Would they ask you? Because they would totally ask me.
Oh yeah, in the elevator they would say all kinds of stuff. You don't,
Where are you going to get off?
you don't trust your steward enough to leave your belongings in your
Someone
cabin.
said that.
Yes, I started laughing. You know, then you have to just play along.
You know what Vince said to him? Somebody said, checking out early. Vince said, yeah, we've had all we can take. We were like on Ocean
that's
Day
a
or
good
something.
one.
And he's like, yep, we've had all we can take. And
That
the guy
is a
was
good
like,
one.
no, on our cruise ship, we had the bright idea. Actually, it was a good thing we did. So our first cruise, they told us to turn our stuff into them and they would bring it to our room. So we boxed it up and the boys carried it to the place.
Oh.
Well, they didn't do that. Instead, when we got there, they took our stuff and just took it to our room like the steward did.
Yeah,
But the boys ended up having to carry it forever. We didn't know that was going to happen. We thought we were just going to drop it off and go get on the boat.
and that paper's light.
We took 60 6x6 pads in one box. Thomas carried it on this shoulder. Josh carried it. They pass it around. So Amanda and I said, nope, on this trip, this trip they even like limited our luggage. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
right?
So on this trip, we said we need this many suitcases with wheels. We were like, everything goes in wheels. So we would put a whole
Yeah.
class or 2 or 3 in a suitcase. And so all of us, when we got there, were wheeling suitcases of class stuff. Well, then fortunately, we didn't know this, but our one classroom was on one end of the boat and our other classroom was on the other end of the boat. So when it was time to go teach, and my room happened to be in the middle, but that's not because of this. I'm a person that when I book a cruise ship room, I don't care what boat I'm on, I want middle because you get less movement in middle, right?
I never even thought about that.
Oh, every time. And our travel agent knows me well enough to know. She's like, nope, I know, middle. I know where to put you. So fortunately, in the morning I went one way, and then in the afternoon I went another way. But if you didn't have those suitcases with wheels, can you imagine what that
No.
would have been like to
No,
take our
uh-uh.
stuff from one end to the other
I'd just stop along the way and eat, a snack.
with our suitcase?
One guy said, are you getting off at the next?
That's so funny.
I'm the comedian. You're the comedian on board. Get off.
So funny. All right, let me see what I'm missing. Brian says, hey, Maymay and everyone. Melanie says, I'm falling out of my chair. You guys are hilarious. Y'all, we had so much fun. So much fun. Let's see. Made It Con is such an amazing event. Once a year is never enough. That depends on which side of the event you're on.
Which side you're on?
There you are.
Barb Thompson says, I can rip or not rip, given the instructor. There you go.
Oh, see, that's how it should be, right?
Let's see. Amanda said, Lisa, no tearing it ever. Brenda, just tear it. And Maymay lets the paper tell you what to do.
There's the t-shirt.
There it is. That's it. That's so funny. Good thing my boys were strong. It is true. But see, this trip we didn't have the boys, so we had to think wheels. That's what we thought. All right, Shannon, I cannot wait to meet you. I know everyone else except you. She's the only one you hadn't met. Kathy Champion. And there we go. All right, guys. Ask Lisa any questions you have. Ask us any questions about Made It Con. And we're going to go a few more minutes. And I want to tell you, too, the rest of the month, I believe we have 2 more in January or 3 more in January live shows. 2 more?
Brenda's signed up for the last.
January date? Okay, so every Friday in January, from now to the end of January, at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll have a different teacher on the show showing you what they're going to be teaching, telling you about their classes, telling you what to expect. You want to go ahead and grab those classes, though. I promise you're going to love everything that's being taught. The other thing, in February, we'll continue until every teacher has had time to talk to you. I believe our next teacher is Edith. I should have looked on my sheet before I did this. My next teacher is Edith, and then after that we have Paulette from Scrapbook Princess, and then after that we have Tracy Phillips, and in between there's Brenda.
Right.
Somewhere.
I got to add Brenda
They
to the
just put me
list.
in there. Just throw me in there.
Just so y'all won't miss, if you go to my YouTube channel to the front page, I have put a playlist there for you guys. So you can go ahead and set a reminder for each one of the live shows. And I'll be adding Brenda's this afternoon. I didn't know hers was already scheduled. So I'll get hers in this afternoon. And then we still have Christopher to talk to. We still have 2 or 3 more to talk to. I still need to talk to you about my classes. I haven't even told you. Most of y'all know. You can read the title and know because I'm pretty much a creature of habit. Me? I haven't scheduled my live. Shannon keeps emailing me and I hadn't done it.
You're the worst.
I'm the worst, she said. I am the worst, I promise.
I'll interview you. That would be weird.
Y'all want Brenda to interview me? I would love
Yes.
it. And you know what I'm going to do?
Yes,
I'm
that
going to
would be
sit there and
great.
make her do it. I'm going to be like,
Whole teeth.
and she's going to say,
She
so,
can vamp. She can vamp.
look, she'll go, so are you excited about Made It Con? I'm going to go, yes. Are you going to be teaching any classes? Yes. What are they going to
Kill you.
What are they going to be about? Crafting. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Just
Wait till mine.
I don't have any calligraphy calligraphy classes at this event. That is something we need to try to add in. I like that
Nice.
idea.
What one?
Calligraphy.
Lettering, that would be really
I
cool,
used to
yeah.
do that.
You know who does calligraphy
Of
is Miss
course you do.
Andrea. Miss Andrea does beautiful calligraphy.
Oh,
Mandy's
yeah,
mom.
okay.
That's her hobby is calligraphy.
Oh.
That would be
Then we
fun.
might can put a calligraphy class in. I do have a spot to fill.
Yes.
We might could. I may talk to Miss Andrea. There's no promise. That just came up right here, so don't hold me to it.
That would be neat.
Rosemary Ingle says, "Oh, I wish so much. Oh, it moved a lot that I could be there for you, with you guys. It sounds like so much fun. It really is a lot of fun.
It is.
Oh, that's so sweet. Luann just got a card from y'all.
Yeah. If I have a 9 o'clock class, y'all know it's going to be fun.
Brian says, I was planning to come to Made It Con, but decided not to because my sister's having her first baby in late April. Well, we'll give you a pass for that one. That's a good reason. Amanda reminded me, the girls from Joy Claire. So, oh, they're doing so. I was like, what does that sound? Somebody outside. So this card that Lisa's doing that has the little buddies on it, that stamp set is from Joy Claire. And if you don't know, Joy Claire is going to be teaching the girls from Joy Claire. They're not called Joy Claire. That's their stamp company. But the girls, Amanda and Christy, are going to be teaching Bible journaling and using some of their stamp sets as well. So we're excited. We'll have them on as well, hopefully really soon.
I never thought about that people might think that's their name.
Yeah, because
Joy Claire.
they actually came up. I'll let them tell you for sure, but they came up with Joy Claire because I'm pretty sure Claire is clear in French, like clear stamps. I think that's what she told me, but I could be wrong. This isn't about Made It Con. I probably won't ever be able to go, but I just received a card from you and the crew, and I want to say thank you.
Isn't
Yay,
that
Luann!
sweet?
Thank you. I'm glad you got that. All right. Amy, you will. Did you read that?
Stock up on your depends.
Amy
if
said
you're
she's going to
coming.
need to stock up on Depends. That's 100% correct. So funny.
No crying and
I know there
crafting.
was a post on here about it being in January. I think she removed it. I think. Yeah.
Sherry says, can you still sign up for Made It Con? You can. There are some really great classes left for you guys to grab hold of. I'm pretty sure Christopher
Yes.
Allen has a handful left.
Not many.
Brenda has a handful, not many.
Not many.
Lisa, you still have a few.
Yep, we've just got less than 10 in one class.
Shannon is putting the website. Go to Maymay's with an S, Maymay's Made It Con.com. Did you put it in wrong? Okay, so Maymay's Made It Con.com. And if a class is sold out, we have left it up with the word sold out on it because we wanted you guys to know that, because sometimes you'll look and look and look for a class and not know the answer. That way, when you see it, it'll say sold out. You'll know you can't get in that one anymore. But you can get in the ones that do not have sold out on them. I believe Edith still has a few left. There's great classes left. Great classes left. I am trying to open up a few more seats in two of my classes, but I want to go look at our venue one more time before I promise that, because I think I can make it happen, but I'm not sure. Sherry says maybe I could go for my birthday. That'd be awesome. We will all sing and embarrass you. We will embarrass you. Y'all can ask Austin. Do y'all remember Austin? Yes. We embarrassed her. Well, not really. She loved it. We sang to her. We will do that to you. Getting excited. I hope you can make it.
It's going to be really close to the venue.
Y'all. I forgot about that. I don't know how I'm forgetting about that, even if it's possible. So our new store, as we are now, our current retail location is in Verbena. Verbena is about 6 miles off the interstate from Clanton. So it's not that far, but currently we're in another city than where the Made It Con event will be. By the time you get here, we will be in the same city and only a mile away, if that.
It's not far.
I don't think it's a mile away. It's very, very easy to get to. Like, you'll go left and then right and then left, and you're in it.
It's so easy.
It's that easy. So, you'll get to see our new store. We'll have all kinds of stuff going on. And also, all my spoon bracelet fans, by the way, I have a bad habit right now. I got an iPad. And I've been to write on, and I've been taking it off to write on the iPad. But my spoon bracelet guy will be there, is our plan. He'll be in the store. I think I'm going to let him stay at the store so he can be comfortable all day. And that way, if you guys are ordering bracelets and wanting charms and stuff, he can do that while you're in classes and things like that. We are doing a little wait list. We weren't going to, but things happen for folks, And so if there are people who have something come up and they can't make it, we want to try to sell their classes. We are the only ones who can do that, though. We don't let them market those to you guys, so you won't see them doing that, because I don't know how to keep that in check. I don't know what might happen if we did that. So we just ask students to come to us and let us help them with that. So yes, if you would like to get on the waiting list, email Shannon. Shannon, did you put your email in there?
Yes, I'll do it again.
We're 4.6 What?
Well, you have to go up and around. There's no direct interstate. You go that way and come back.
You don't have to go on the interstate to go. You can go right down Black Snake. Did y'all notice they changed the name of Black Snake to Friendship? What's up?
I've always thought one end of the road used to be one name, and the other end was the other name for the longest time.
Is it still Friendship? Okay. I just noticed that they changed the mobile home park from Black Snake to Friendship.
Okay.
But I don't know if they changed the road, because that was Black Snake Road, right? Wasn't it?
Yes. On that end of the road, it was Black Snake, but near the Friendship Church, it was Friendship.
They want to take you on the interstate. We Chilton County girls, we take you the pig trail. That's what we do. We'll take you the back road.
You can wait to latte as they go by.
Oh.
It's really close.
Let's see. All right, let me see if I miss anything. Yes, we're waitlisting. What state? Alabama. Oh, somebody answered for me. Oh, Marion wants to come to Made It Con really bad. Please come to Pennsylvania.
Lots of people want us to come different places.
Yeah. We want to come different places, but I will say this. If we start traveling, which is my goal eventually, we won't travel with Made It Con. We'll travel with Craft Acropolis. And the reason for that is there's no way I could do a satellite Made It Con, because we are so hands-on in the setup, and I'd basically have to go to every city and find our spot and be there. You know what I'm saying?
It would be
it'd be really hard to do that in another state, but Craft Acropolis we could do in other states pretty easily, and it's still a 3-day event, and it's still a super fun event. So be watching for that. Let's see. I think that's it. All right. I think we've answered all of the questions. I hope so. If you have any questions, email Shannon at maymaymadeit.com. You can check out our website, maymaysmadeitcon.com, and don't forget to get Lisa's classes. Now hurry, because literally 9 and 12 is all she had left this morning, so we'll see how fast those go, so hurry up. All right.
Well, if I don't get to see you at my class, I will see you at the meet and greet. So that's going to be. That was so much fun to see you guys.
I love the meet and greet. That's another thing. Even if you don't take our class, you still get to hang out with us. We have a special night for that. We're having a special thing at the store. All the extra events are free. All you pay for are classes or like the other events that are already sold out. But all those like the hangout at the store, the meet and greets, all that stuff is free. Okay. So be sure. Matter of fact, if you're in that area and you want to just attend the meet and greet, you can do that. You don't have to, you can call us and let us know. You don't have to let us know. You can attend the meet and greet as well. Deborah says, if she travels, she won't have time to make videos. Amen, sister.
That's true.
How hard is it to get a hotel?
Here, okay, at this moment in time, our county has 179 hotel rooms, so you need to grab one quick now. We are supposed to have some coming. We'll see. We did do Made It Con in Pigeon Forge, but that's because I had done an event there before. Somebody asked about Pigeon Forge. We could do that again, but even at that, if you guys haven't heard about our Craft Acropolis event, we get to spend so much more time with you at Craft Acropolis. Because at Made It Con, we're bouncing from class to class to class like this. But at Craft Acropolis, I teach a class in the morning, then I get to hang out with you for the day. And then the next day I teach a class midday and I get to hang out with you before and after. And then the next day I teach a class end of day and hang out with you before it. And the other girls are the same. So we get to hang out with you so much more at the Craft Acropolis event. So that's probably what you'll see more of us doing.
Get to go by and sit down with you.
Yeah. How nice was that?
I love that.
You had an impromptu little class right there teaching.
We
some
do.
tips.
Yeah, because people will say, what do you think of this tool? And we'll start to talk about it and it'll turn into a little class and give tips.
Crowd gathers.
You know, that's where
That was
top tips
great.
came from.
Yes.
We were talking, they're like, you need to share these tips and stuff that you say standing there. So that's where top tips
was
came from,
smart.
was from Craft Acropolis.
Hi, Kathy. I will tell Mom.
When is Crafty? When is Craft Acropolis? We don't have another Craft Acropolis scheduled. Although I want to ask you all a question. Who would like Christmas in July Craft Acropolis? Because I would. We're talking about it. We really like the idea of it, and I think we could pull it off. So, all right, guys, we love you. Thanks so much for being here. We cannot wait to hug your necks at Made It Con. And until then, well, no, we'll see you a bunch more times till then. So, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.